On this edition of Wolfton News Extended Edition, we finally address the shooting in Parkland, Florida.
Visit with Adrian Cardenas in the Culinary Arts Kitchen to hear about his incredible journey.
We recap our winter sports.
And more. Let's get started.
Good morning, Sierra, and welcome to your second Wolfton News Edition. I'm Ash Fortune.
And I'm Gladys Rodriguez.
For those of you who don't know, the Wolfton News only has a maximum of 5 minutes to bring you your morning announcements each morning. With that tight time limit, we don't always get the chance to address everything that we'd like to. Recently, one of those things was the shooting in Parkland, Florida.
The shooting that occurred in Florida on February 14 was horrific. We decided to see what students around Sierra thought about school shootings, and we also spoke with Ms. Shaw to understand how safe Sierra is.
The school shootings recently don't really affect me because it hasn't happened here, but if it was to happen here, then I'd be scared.
The news of the recent school shooting makes me really upset and makes me want to reach out to those people in Florida. School shootings are probably caused by people who feel attacked and they don't really know how to react.
School should be a safe place, and it's really sad and disturbing when some place that you think would be safe and you think would be a good environment where you get to learn turns out to be one of the most traumatizing incidents of your life.
Oh, it's scary for sure. Knowing that someone could come in and shoot up the school and we don't really have that much protection. If we see something, say something.
Well, I think generally school shootings happen with more troubled kids, so Sierra could try to get even more involved and reach out to more kids who necessarily don't seek help.
The only precaution that we could take is inform people if there is something suspicious or there is a threat of some sort. Other than that, there's not much we can do. In my opinion, what causes school shootings is usually the individual who did the shooting is mentally unstable, and obviously they have an issue and they got a hold of a gun and they want to take out their pain on someone else. So it's not about guns themselves like most people are trying to say it is, it's mostly on the individual.
What you could do individually is if you see something on social media that's suspicious or anything around, you should tell somebody.
Yeah, it was 17 people dying. It was young teens, coaches, teachers that were trying to save the students. It was really heartbreaking that just innocent lives were taken. Just stop picking on people because you don't know what they're capable of doing. You don't know how they feel or what they have to go to at home or what they deal with.
Just understand their surroundings and where the safe spots are in school, and if it does happen, just obviously find the safest spot possible on campus as quickly as possible.
We have a plan. They're mounted on every wall in the classroom right there. We have procedures. We have a lockdown drill. Each teacher knows what to do during a lockdown drill. And we will follow the procedures that are on the wall.
I feel like it's as good as it really can be. We have trained our teachers, we've trained our staff, we've done drills with the student body. We have campus monitors and security. We work closely with Manteca Police Department to have a school resource officer here on campus.
The winter sports season has finally come to an end. Sierra had a strong showing this winter with all sports. Now we go to Callie Crane and Elise Peterson for our sports wrap.
This is Elise Peterson and Callie Crane coming to you with your Sierra High School sports wrap.
This week, as winter sports wrap up, we provide you with the final record of each sport, as well as a preview for each upcoming sport.
Girls freshman basketball ended second in the league with a record of 8-4. Girls JV basketball ended 7th in the league with a record of 2-12. And girls varsity basketball also ended 7th in the league and finished with a record of 2-12.
Boys freshman basketball finished 6th in the league and finished with a record of 6-8. JV basketball ended 6th and finished the season with a league record of 5-9. Varsity boys basketball was 4th in the league and finished the season with a record of 8-6.
The wrestling team finished the season with a record of 5-2 and ended 3rd in the league. Congratulations to Alexa Garcia, who will advance to girls state, and to Johnny Hosmer, Miguel Cervantes, and Marco Sablon, who will all advance to the boys masters.
Boys varsity soccer was 1st in the league with a season record of 11-1, along with 2 ties. They advanced to playoffs with, unfortunately, a loss to Mira Loma, 2-1. Boys JV soccer was 3rd in the league with a record of 10-4.
Girls varsity soccer was 1st in the league with a record of 13-0 with 1 tie against Utica High. They advanced to playoffs where they won their first game. Girls JV soccer was 2nd in the league with a record of 10-2.
And this was Callie Crane and Elise Peterson coming to you with your Sierra High Sports Wrap.
Did you know that Sierra offers a large number of programs designed to help students launch a career after they graduate? Students can participate in a number of career technical education, more commonly known as CTE classes, such as fashion design, ROTC, a number of agriculture classes, culinary arts, and much more. Each year, Manteca Unified awards one student with the award CTE Student of the Year. This year, that student is our own very Adrian Cardenas. I headed over to the Culinary Arts Kitchen to talk to Adrian about how that happened. Here at Sierra High School, we have a variety of culinary art classes that students from any grade level are able to join. These culinary classes don't only prepare you with life skills, but also prepare you with career in culinary arts. Today we join Adrian Cardenas so he can talk to us about his passion for cooking and what he plans to do with his success. So Adrian, we have joined you a couple of times here in the kitchen, and we realized that you are very passionate about cooking. Where do you get your passion from?
Well, my mom has worked 2 jobs, so every day I'd be at my grandma's house, and she would have me up on the kitchen counter making breakfast with her and always helping her with whatever she needed.
Okay, and also we recently heard that you got a $10,000 scholarship to the Art Institute. How did you find out about that, and how do you feel about that?
Miss Lee gave me the paper to sign up for, and out of 250 entries, I was picked for the top 3 finalists after submitting my signature dish, and I ended up winning, and it was a really great experience, and it was super fun.
Are you excited to be part of that?
Yeah, I actually take college-bound classes now every Thursday and Friday in Sacramento for 3 hours, and then my classes officially start July 9th.
Why do you think, what do you think led up to that, you getting that award?
I think I received the CTE Student of the Year award because I'm a hard worker, I cook all the time, and I always help my students out in the classroom with whatever they need.
Okay, so you keep competing in competitions. What is that keeps you motivated to keep on competing?
Well, I'm a very competitive person, and I like to win, and I like to compete and show my skills and always advance my knowledge in the cooking field.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us today. We are proud of you for all your accomplishments, and I hope that you do great in whatever you continue on doing.
Thank you.
As you can see, culinary arts provides many opportunities for students. We are excited to see what Adrian will accomplish, and along with all the other students in culinary arts.
You know Manteca loves their fast food. We are hosts to almost all major fast food chains in California. Today, Jalen Jackson goes out on campus to talk to students about their preferences.
Hi, this is John Jackson coming to you with an episode of Versus, and basically what we do on this segment, we do student surveys on random topics, and today was McDonald's or Taco Bell, and these are the answers that we got.
McDonald's.
Taco Bell.
McDonald's.
This is hot.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Taco Bell.
Spring sports have arrived, and there are a lot of them. Sierra offers boys volleyball, swimming, boys tennis, track, boys golf, baseball, and softball in the spring, which means our student athletes are busy. In our next segment, the Supreme team is back at it with their sports vlog series. They follow the baseball team through their first game.
What's good, Sierra? This time I'm here with Mauricio for a baseball vlog. So first question, how do you guys prepare in practice?
We prepare for practice by we'll get in the dugout. Coach Thompson will give us like a motivational talk, and then we'll get into our run, and then we'll do our stretches, play some catch, and then get right into our.
And what position are you?
I'm a second baseman.
What's good? Now I'm here with Jaden, and what are you guys most excited? How do you guys feel about going into the season?
You know, we feel pretty confident. Our team's looking pretty good, and we're hoping to win BLOs again like we did last year.
What position are you?
Right field and pitcher.
Matthew, he's on the baseball team. What position are you, Matthew? What position are you? It's for Wolf Den News. What position are you?
Center field.
Center field? How you guys think you're going to do this season?
I don't know. Ask me a question.
It's early morning. You guys got practice today or what?
We got a game, bro.
You got a game? Finna take a dub or what?
Against Downey, let's get it.
All right.
6.5 hours.
All right, back here with William. Did you guys win today or what? You got yesterday.
We won 8-5 boys.
Wait, 5? How many points you score? You score any?
I scored 1.
How'd the game go for you?
It was good, bro.
How'd you like the team effort?
But, you know, it's all good.
Team effort was good or what?
Team positivity, we were right.
Y'all gonna go undefeated or what?
I don't know, we'll see.
All right, for sure. Here with Jay on the baseball team for Sierra. Did you guys win yesterday or what? Y'all win yesterday or what? Oh, he don't want to talk. Deshaun on the baseball team. How did y'all game go yesterday?
We did pretty good. Had some good. Everyone played their hearts out. He was hecka booty. I was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I hit a bomb, but I got out. But everyone else did good. We got an 8-5 dub. I'm just gonna get VOs this year.
For sure, for sure.
Let's go talk to some of the other players, see how the game went. How do you think the game went yesterday? That looked good, man. I left them on am I not allowed to cuss?
It's for Wolf Den News.
Wolf Den News, man. Yo, bro, hey, be careful, bro. How do you think you did? How do you think you did? I did heck good, bro.
Thanks for tuning into the vlog about baseball.
You know, there's some crazy news out there these days. You always have to ask yourself what is real and what is fake news. Sometimes you read that one story that seems so ridiculous that you can't possibly believe it's real. Well, have no fear. Julian Corona and Jalen Jackson have sorted through the most ridiculous news and brought you some of the more outrageous yet real news in our next installment of
What the News?
Hold up.
What's good, Sierra? It's Julian Corona and Jalen Jackson with What the News. A woman booked a flight with Spirit Airlines, and she brought her hamster aboard, and they told her it could not travel with her. They then suggested she get rid of it by flushing it down the toilet, which she did.
At the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympics, there was a duel impersonating Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un causing a commotion. They were forced to be kicked out immediately. I guess you can say they won't be winning a gold medal this year.
It's been me, Julian Corona, and Jalen Jackson with What the News.
And that is it for this episode. I'm Gladys Rodriguez.
And I'm Ash Fortune. We hope you enjoyed your time with us and that we'll see you back here for the next episode.
I'm on a wolf.